Rolling. Hello, beloveds. Happy 11/11/11 portal gateway magical manifesting day of love and light. Are you feeling it? I am definitely feeling the energy shift. Holy Mother of Earth. It's a lot, I know. There's emotional purging happening. There's ascension symptoms. There is a lot of loss, death. Just to hear, I'm in California. I just got home to Southern California, and there are fires everywhere. Literally, the fire element is like burning away all that no longer serves us. Speaking of that, I see my sage. Let's burn a little sage just to clear the energy and ground in with each other. Yeah, I've been using a lot of sage, a lot of Palo Santo lately, and I feel it's really helping. I'm also using like my Reiki symbols everywhere. I've been traveling a lot this year, so it's been really helpful to like have images or yantras or just symbols that I can use in spaces or in places that I'm in that just like feel like they need a cleanse or a little bit of a clearing. So let's just do a little sage. Take a deep breath together, because whew, it's been intense. I think I always like end up doing a video after it's like, okay, that was intense, time to like check in and connect. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I want to just kind of get right into the reading because there's like so much that I could talk about. I don't really know what wants to come through. Besides that, everything's gonna be okay. There's a lot happening for basically all of us. If you're a human on planet Earth, you're going through something. So I want to use this, one of like my first oracle card decks, but since this is the 11/11 gateway, I wanted to use these gateway oracle cards. I'm also really feeling Mother Earth wanting to come through with a message, like her beingness or her soul, her consciousness is really, it's alive. It's just like a human body, but it's the earth body, and she's going through her purging too. She's deciding, you know, to what she's gonna do, or like what her path is gonna be, and making decisions on what to let go of, just like we are. So yeah, I wanted to pull out my earth magic cards for that, and then I'm totally feeling the spirit animal guides. I've just really wanted to kind of get more into connecting with the consciousness of the animals on this planet and how to work with them on a deeper level, because God, they are like totally powerful and helpful, and the only thing we need to do is ask for their help, and also just, you know, be in alignment and integrity with using the energies. Yeah, so let's just get right into the reading. I feel like this card wants to pull. Okay, let me take a deep breath because I can feel it. Okay, first card is taking action. I can't really talk today because like throat chakra is clearing, and opening, feelings that have been pent up, things that haven't been easy to say, they're gonna start unlocking. And yeah, so just don't just giggle at yourself if like things aren't coming out correctly. Whatever. Okay, so taking action, the first thought that's coming is like, us as humans, really, we think like the more we do, the more we're gonna get. I think I might have talked about this in the last video, but it's been a while, so I'll repeat it. It's not about us doing. We really need to slow down right now. We need to allow for integration. We've been taking some big leaps over some, like, you know, pretty intense periods of time, and then if we keep going, it's like really hard on the physical body, especially with all of these energies coming in from the galactic center, from our, you know, cosmos, from God, from source. And yeah, we just need to take some time to just relax and be at peace. It's pretty chaotic out there in the world. There's a lot of things that are, I haven't been too much into the news at all because I've really been focusing elsewhere. But I heard there was a shooting in Thousand Oaks, California. There's massive fires, like I said. It's, you know, it's a lot of movement. So I feel as light workers, as awakened beings, we need to like find that still space within. We need to find the word that's been coming up a lot over the last month is the 0 point. Finding this 0 point. Today, I feel, was a huge moment to realize and sort of anchor in that belief and knowing that some of us are at that 0 point. Some of us have found and grounded in the idea that we are whole beings, that we aren't out here or out here, that we're right here and we're whole and we don't need anything, and we are masculine and we are feminine, and yes, we are whole. Okay, let's just keep pulling cards because I feel like there's a story to be told right now. Okay. Sharing of yourself. I'm feeling like what we have sown, we are reaping now. So, you know, if what you've been sowing is like you've been kind of negative and things negative in your life are coming about, it's like just recognize it and go, shit, man, like I was being shitty, or I was being in my subconscious programming, or I was reacting. I mean, we all do it. It's just like owning it, moving forward, and then also allowing for all the good like things that you've been doing and all the giving and sharing of yourself that you've been doing. Like, it's time to allow yourself to receive, and it's time to find that balance. There's like an interesting look right here where it's like they're this masculine-ish looking being and this feminine being, and they're like jumping to each other. Like the 11:11, exactly what it's all about. And so these two whole beings who are connected to nature are now finding each other, and it's taken some action, but now it's gonna, you know, we're gonna have to slow down and just allow the rivers to take us to each other. And so I know some people don't want to hear that like we're whole and we don't need anyone else. I know that. I was one of them, but the truth is that's the freaking truth. It's like we are whole souls. Like there's no half soul here and half soul there. That's kind of to me, that's a misconception and sort of a false premise that we've been maybe led to believe. But some of us have found our wholeness, and now we will be attracting each other. So yes, there will be divine unions, because there's been a lot of talk about like the twin flames and the divine unions and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna happen, but not until perfectly content within our own selves, and we're not seeking outside of us, because there have been a lot of people that think, did you see that card fly out? There have been a lot of people that think like, oh, I found my twin and blah blah blah, and then it doesn't work out, and they're like, what the hell, this is all bullshit. It's like, no, we're just on a journey, and we need to keep going until we really, really, really find that still place within. Okay, I don't want to ramble too much, because man, whew. Okay, next card, exceeding expectations. It's a story, like I said. Okay, so look at this one. This is a human who's whole and full and in her power, or his power. Yeah, so look at that. The feminine, the masculine, coming together in one. Whoa. Okay, let's see. I soar into excellence. That word soar is sticking out. Okay, it's funny because it's not what I expected, but then my body started to hurt. So if you have like sore pain in your body and you're just like, why am I so achy? I do yoga, I'm eating right, I'm, you know, changing my habits, I'm changing my belief systems, I'm thinking positively, my body still hurts. If you're sore in your body, you're not alone. It's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. What they're showing me is like stretching too much on like a sore piece of your body. So, you know, take Epsom salt baths. What else? Massage yourself. Like, be gentle. Be gentle with yourself if you're feeling ascension systems, because the more you relax, let yourself rest, let the body sort of catch up to some of the spiritual happenings that are coming in, it's going to be a lot, it's going to be smoother, and the soreness is going to subside. Breath, breathing. Opening your heart, opening your power, your gosh, I'm just seeing all this like yellow and orange energy. So what is it? I just keep hearing breath of fire. I'm seeing a dragon. So the dragons have awakened. You might not be able to see them, but the energy's here. The dragon energy really is a cleansing energy. When I was on my way, on my last trip up north, I was going to Reno, and through Death Valley, when I was driving through Death Valley, all of a sudden I just got this huge influx of like, it was very powerful energy, and then I just kind of looked and I could almost see like a dragon look like in the rocks or like in the mountains, like when you look at a rock and you see a face, or when you look at a tree and you see like a face, like the green man. It's like I was seeing like the dragon tail, and I was like, oh, hi, you know, just kind of tuned in. I spoke to the energy of the Death Valley, and I was just like, thank you. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just passing through. I see you. I recognize you. Thank you for what you're doing. I felt like they were part of the grid holders, or like the space holders. Yeah, so that was really interesting. So yeah, breath of fire also. I'm just gonna go ahead and do whatever I'm being guided to do right now. And there's something, I haven't been doing it because I actually took some time off of Kundalini yoga this year, because it was intense, you know, things were awakening, and I was like, holy crap. slow down. But here's a really good tool that I learned in Kundalini yoga, that like if you're like having a lot of anxiety or a lot of stress, this is a great way to clear. So what we're going to do is put your arms up, make little paws like this, thumbs up, and then you're going to do breath of fire. I'll teach you breath of fire right now. And yeah, there's some protocols that you're supposed to do before you do this exercise, but when in need or when in an emergency, this is helpful. Okay, so you'd put your arms up and you just, can you see my stomach? Okay. It's like a, you don't really have to focus on the in-breath because pushing it out, you naturally suck in. But you're going to push out your nose like that. Do that for like 30 seconds to a minute to 3 minutes, and I promise you, you will feel a shift in your body. And then, you know, after you do that for a moment, just like bring your hands up to meet, and then kind of like float them down. I mean, we could do it right now, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of videos about breath of fire that you can totally YouTube. I just want to keep going with the oracle card reading. Okay. Launching your journey. So this has been a big one. Oh my God, this has been a really big one. There are some people out there, light workers, including myself, where it's time that we just share our gifts. It's time that we launch our journey. It's like I've been traveling. I've been like following my passion. I've been gypsy journeying for years now and just totally finding bliss and peace and love wherever I go, no matter where it is. But this card is feeling more like a launching your journey of service. And what is it? What is your gift? What is your niche? What is your passion? What is your bliss? It's time to do it. It's time to share it. I mean, I know it's not easy to be out in the world and like be authentic and know like probably half of the people you're not gonna like be good enough for, or you're gonna be too much for this person, or you know, there's a lot of that, and you just have to say fuck it, because we need you. Like, people are ready. The next generation needs us. Like, we just have to get out there and just, you know, oh well about judgment. Judgment is like a waste of time. Okay. I'm going straight to Mother Earth. See what she wants to say. And then we can go back and pull more gateway cards. I just want to keep going. That's kind of how it's feeling. It's like this just keep on going, girl. Slow down, but when the time is right, you know, there's a lot of distractions out there. Have you noticed? Like, you have this great idea, and then, what's over there? What's over there? It's like distractions are everywhere. So, you know, keep going. Stay focused on what you're wanting and what your intention is, not only for your life, but, you know, for your day or for your reading. Okay. Mother Earth. Really, really interesting. Oh, I kind of knew this was going to come up. Okay. So, intuitively, it feels like there have already been volcanic activity this year, like with Hawaii and something else, but just be prepared for more. Not necessarily be prepared, but just it's likely. I don't want to sound like doomsday or anything, but just there's going to be a lot of earth changes, and Mother Earth has been talking to me about this since 2012, when I was really, really deep in the woods, basically marrying nature, marrying myself to the earth. And I knew like there would come a time that like things were really going to pick up, and like the earth changes were going to be really apparent and no one would be able to deny it. So volcanic activity caused by earthquakes, possibly within the next month or 2 months. Oh, beautiful. And this is also what I felt was like there's just a lot of this orange sexual powerful energy. And then there's 2 lovers. So there's something going on about the passion and really using your passionate energy to transform. And Mother Earth's doing that. Mother Earth is doing that. Yeah, man. Okay. Green man. Was I not just talking about the green man and the tree and the faces? Love how this... You can't make card readings up. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, so synergy. This is so cool because it kind of is just like piggybacking off of the lovers. The synergy of the planet. Like being married to nature. Literally like marrying myself to nature. I don't know why they're showing me, it's like this tropical feeling. Maybe it's, if you're called to move, whoever, maybe there's one person out there that's going to see this video. If you're being called to move to somewhere tropical, I'm getting Bali, Costa Rica, maybe Hawaii. I don't know. There's something about the tropical. Go for it. Do it. Follow your intuition. Follow your bliss. Don't worry about how something's going to work out. Just trust. This is a time of trusting the unknown. This is a time of surrendering into the flow of synchronicity, surrendering into the flow of the now moment. And just allowing the natural cosmic convergence to happen within your life, whether that's like just let it happen. Things are about to get real magical up in here, and they're also gonna, you know, not for everyone. Some people are gonna be leaving this planet, because I'm serious, like the energy is shifting. There's gonna be disclosure happening. There's gonna be a lot more coming to the surface that maybe has been hidden for a long ass time. Okay? Fudge. Oh. And this is... Okay, there's something I saw today that I'm wanting to say again to you. And it's about the feminine. Of course, the ocean is feminine, the waters, the vastness, the mystery. And there has been, okay, do I share that? So I just started online dating like a month and a half ago, just to like push my edge, get out of my little introverted bubble, and like, I don't know, meet people, meet men, and either help them, you know, hang out with them, become friends, or possibly meet a lover. But all in all, it's been, oh, an interesting one. I've gone on like 2, I don't know if you call them dates, adventures. And let me just say that some women, they just want a wave. They just want a little wave, and that's cool. Bye. But some women want the whole ocean. Like, they don't just want one of your little waves and then bye. No. A woman who's whole in herself, who doesn't need someone to fulfill her, doesn't need you, but may want you. Like, she's gonna want more than just a little fling or a little one-night stand. So if you're in the dating world and you're watching this video, just know that yes, there are a lot of fish in the sea, and don't settle. And also, like, have your boundaries and be in your truth. And also, if you just want to wave, then that's cool too. If you just want, and I'm kind of talking about the sexuality part of this and the sensuality part, because man, I'm sorry to say this, brothers, but some of y'all are just way too impatient. And it's like, what about the like cosmic like dance of getting to know someone and having a true connection, rather than just a physical like need fulfillment for a moment that's like unsatisfying and totally insatiable. So I don't know how that came from this ocean card, but I also want to say that there's a real need for balance in the fire department. Okay? And you know what, something I want to share with all of you, especially couples or anyone, honestly, who has fingers. Sorry if you don't have fingers. You still rock. Okay. But what I learned in my Tantra teacher training is about the elements that represent on the hand. So like when we are in union or when we are in pleasure, we have ether, air, fire, water, and earth. So when we're pleasuring someone or touching someone, each finger has a different element. So it was interesting when I was serious? Okay, I will share. When I was having some very delicious pleasure with someone special, I was like really in touch with my feeling and with my body, and I was like, that is like way too much energy for me. I need something softer. And so I told him about the water finger, and oh my gosh, it really is, there really is a difference. There's a difference. So men, if you have a lady, or if you have like, you know, lovers with a vagina and they're sensitive, or they're going through maybe like some trauma clearing or some pain in their second chakra, you can really use your hand as a tool to help them heal those parts. So water finger actually directly lines up to the sacral chakra, to the sexual center. So that finger is very, very gentle, super magnetic, and perfect literally for that. Adding the fire finger and the water finger can be very pleasurable as well, because it's a very nice balance. And also what I'm being shown is this masculine energy and feminine energy. So I don't know what that looks like for you. I'm sure it's different for all of us, but finding that balance, like find that balance between your masculine and feminine energy. And then if you're enjoying a sexual relationship right now, know that, and men, please hear me on this, that you are the fire. And you can heat up and be super freaking explosive real freaking quick, but you know what that does to water? Evaporates it. So you gotta learn to slow down. You have to learn to slow down. Despacito. Like, put that song on and freaking drill it into your subconscious mind. Okay? And for those of you men who are too slow, then amp up your fire finger, right? But anyways, it's all about finding the balance, okay? And having fun and learning to navigate and launch your journey. Okay, next card is the lotus flower. Really? Mother Earth, what do you want us to know? The lotus. Okay, beautiful. Of course, the lotus comes from mud. So we've been trekking some serious murky shit. I know, but sometimes that's just what needs to happen in order for something beautiful to emerge. So take all the shit you've been walking in and just, you know, wipe it off, hose it down with that water, and let yourself bloom. Let your consciousness bloom. This is representative of the spiritual chakra, and just like I was saying, you know, it's time to just remember that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we must merge the spirit and matter to have a fulfilled life that we came here for. I've been repeating let there be light, let there be light, let there be light for the last 5 years, maybe less, 4 years. And I think it's really important right now. Like, no matter what, if you're in traffic, if you're having a fight with your husband, just like remember light, let there be light, let there be light, let there be light. And you repeat that for maybe like 17 seconds or 68 seconds or maybe a little longer. Let there be light. Or you just maybe make this a practice for this month or sometime. You'll just remember this and go, oh, walking down the street, let there be light, let there be light, let there be light. I swear it shifts your energy. And for me, it's like I start seeing light everywhere and like little really cool light playing happening in the sky, just off of a crystal or off of, you know, off of someone's hair or whatever. It's just, yeah. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let that be a mantra. And let yourself unfold. Whatever that means to you. Oh, there's a really good song coming on. Oh, I wish I could put it on YouTube without getting in trouble. But it's by Alina Baraz and it's called Unfold. And it's a very sensual song, and I feel like that can be like the song of the month. And really, for the men out there, like, oh, let us unfold in your arms. Like, let us melt into you. Like, us feminines really need that right now, I feel. It's like we just need to melt and have a safe place to let go, to surrender. Whether that's a cry, don't be afraid of our emotions, or like a seriously amazing orgasm that like sends us to the cosmos and back. Like, catch us, because it's gonna be like coming back into the body. It's like a jolt. But just know that there's gonna be a lot of awakenings happening and a lot of things that were like not on your radar, like ecstatic orgasmic experiences. It's coming. Okay. Thank you, Mother Earth. Like, Mother Earth is alive. Speak to her. Ask her questions. Get your feet in the earth. There's been some need for grounding. I think maybe that's a little bit of what this card's, you know, get your feet in the dirt. Get your feet in the dirt. Water is very, very, very grounding. Water's, like, I think one of the most grounding elements that we have access to. So, yeah, if you're feeling like a little flighty like me, get in a bath. Or I've been doing a lot of hot tubbing. And I want to try to find some natural hot springs. Someone was telling me that there's like an app where you can like plug in like closest hot spring to me or natural hot spring. I'm like, how come I didn't know about this in all my gypsying around? Could have been having baths. Okay, card just flew out. Aww. Gazelle. The gazelle. Very amazing, gentle being. Gentleness, I'm hearing. I kind of want to look in the spirit guidebook because I'm learning right now, and I think this is a fire element. Yes. Interesting, right? A lot of fire. Okay. Hold on one sec. Isn't this beautiful? It's like a beautiful deck. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit by Kim Kranz. Just in case you were wondering. Okay, gazelle. I'm gonna just read it. Okay, fire element. Heightened awareness, ability, vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the beauty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Okay, when in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, and a racing mind. How to bring into balance. Yin yoga, cozy home, and good food. Hell yeah! Awesome. Again with the orange and yellow and red energy. So, yeah, just make sure you're balancing to your 0 point. If there's too much fire going on, too much masculine energy going on, balance it out with some water and some feminine. And it's really just about you sitting down, slowing down, and just asking the questions to yourself. Because in all reality, we are all one, and we all have the same access to the same information, and we just got to ask the right questions, and then the answers will reveal themselves to us. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't have my sweet little pop-up cards today, but I do have a flip open book called You Are Doing a Freaking Great Job, because you are. The fact that you're watching this still after all these minutes and you're hanging out with me and you're feeling into yourself and trusting yourself, and you're just walking on this planet, like, you're doing a great job. Okay, let's flip open. Ready? Ha! Take the scenic route. Just did that. Literally, like, I got home last night and I took Highway 1 from Santa Cruz down through Big Sur and Cambria and played my ukulele for like 2-3 hours one day in the morning, and I hadn't done that in like since my last little like gypsy time on the mountaintop in September. So that was like super cool. Blaze new trails. Sometimes even the slightest shift in perspective can radically alter your view on life. So, let's see. Lawrence C. Cates, PhD, and Manning Rubin, author of Keeping Your Brain Alive, recommend changing up your daily commute to keep the brain stimulated. An unfamiliar route activates the cortex and hippocampus to integrate the novel sights, smells, and sounds you encounter into a new brain map, they say. So grab a coffee, chart a new course, and get ready to see things differently. Launch your journey, baby. We got this. Transmute everything that is no longer working for you into stardust and create with it. Okay, thank you for being goofy with me. Stay positive, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe, like, and comment, and let's keep the conversation going. Happy 11/11 again, and I love you all. Many, many blessings. You're doing a freaking great job.